Calvin Austin III out of Memphis. Now this guy is the ultimate twitchy athlete versus massively undersized trade-off. I feel like every year we keep going like an inch shorter with this dude. Like last year it was like Tutu Atwell, right? Or whatever, and then we had Rondale Moore right the year before. I feel like now we're at like 5'7". He's first percentile height, let's put it that way. You know, we're talking about Christian Watson and he had the spider web that was full. It was just a full circle. This guy's like someone's eaten half of the pizza. So all the athleticism is all the way maxed out, but all of the size is all the way minimised. So, you know, total trade-off of whether you want athleticism. He is insanely twitchy, right? He just jumps off the tape. I think he's better than Tutu Atwell was, and he got taken at the second
sprinter.
round.
Just for clarity's sake, Tutu Atwell, 5'9", so a little bit taller, 165, slightly slighter.
Oh, okay, that makes it. Yeah, he was a slight guy. Yeah, so this guy just insanely twitchy. He jumps off the tape. There's screen plays on tape where he's like ran 10 yards into the end zone before the defense has even, barely even reacted to the pass being made. He makes everyone on the field look slow. He's had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, which I think is particularly important for a guy like this because it shows that, if nothing else, he can have large production. He's not just a one-trick pony kind of guy. He's got the production to back it up. He creates easy separation out the slot, fast release, fluid footwork, and gliding speed. One thing that I look for in guys like this, which I don't know that Tutu Atwell really had, plays tough despite his size. He's not afraid of anything. He'll lower the shoulder. He's not going to win, but he'll do it. And he's willing to just run up into a guy and run blocking. Again, might not win, but he's willing to do it. He makes tacklers look foolish with speed bursts. There's a play versus Mississippi State, which if you've watched it, I'm sure you've seen it, where they down a punt inside the 5 and leave a live ball on the ground. Austin just comes bundling through 5 opposing players who've stopped. The play's over as far as they're concerned. Picks up the ball, circles round back to the sideline, and returns it 90 yards to the house, and the touchdown stands because he's a heads-up kind of player. He knew that the ball was still live. He ran in, picked it up, returned it for a touchdown before anyone had a chance to react. So this guy is literally, the concerns are just size. It's first percentile height, second percentile weight, 7th percentile arm length. Obviously not going to contest catches. The QB has to be careful with him. Doesn't have the power to play through tackles. But this is what I want to say about him. There has to be a place on the NFL field, similar to what I was saying about Alec Pierce, right? There has to be a place in the NFL field for short kings. Like, seriously, just find a way to get him the ball in space. Like, gadget player or not, or whatever. Like, a dude with this level of twitchiness and athleticism can provide a jolt to any offense. I love his heart. I hope he gets drafted high and succeeds despite his size. I'm in.
I think I'm out. I think I'm out with this dude. I think the size just scares me off. The lack of route running. He's an exciting sprint kind of prospect, but I think I'm out. And who wants to prove me wrong?
Didn't watch him, but I love the fact Sai raved about him for 2 minutes and he just went, now I'm out.
I'm trying to speed things up here. I'm not trying to. I haven't got much to say other than he's really, really, really tiny and he can't run routes. Everything else.
He can run routes, though. That's the thing. He can separate.
Okay.
He can't. He's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a given. I think at the next level, I'm not sure it's a given. His size. All you need to do is get a hand on it. It's like literally like Tom and Jerry. Just put a hand on him and like the guy can't move. He's so small.
I understand.
So that makes me worried. I've got nothing else to say. I love the tape. Like what he did in college was amazing, exciting player. I'm just not sure when you get up to like the juiced up level of the NFL that it's going to work.
Yeah, you're probably right, and he's probably limited to maybe more of a gadget role in the NFL. But I just think we've got to find a way to let these guys into the NFL. They can be utilised. Like there's a skill set here that I think
you're
is
not
untapped.
alone. I've got to say, there's a lot of people that are very high on Calvin Austin. So it could be me that's like, chewing the other side of my face.
Maybe what I'm trying to say is that the issue is with the NFL, not the player. Like I think maybe there is a place for this player. They just need to work out what it is. But anyway, I'll stop talking.
Mike?
I mean, you can definitely, you'd still definitely bring him in for the special teams benefit.
Yeah.
In the return game. Now, where do you value an early day? Wide receiver 4, 5 maybe, and the returner? Is that where you probably get him in early doors? Because I think it sounds
like size ranking him above a number 4, number 5 receiver, doesn't it?
No, I'm talking day one.
Oh right, okay.
I mean, yes, give him the time to earn his reps and stuff like that. But I'm in at the value, which would probably be early day 3.
But I will say Tutu Atwell drafted second round.
By the way, has no one not made the joke yet that he was named after his height? Tutu. Do you know, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes going, has anyone made that joke in the last year? No.
That joke's a year late.
I know, but phenomenal.
Desmond.